Today is Holocaust Remembrance Day, but 66% of millennials in our country don't know what Auschwitz is. 41% of Americans as a whole can't tell you what happened at Auschwitz concentration camp. Think about that for a minute. Less than 100 years ago, 11 million innocent people were exterminated because they were Jewish, because the government didn't like their skin color or their nationality, because they were gypsies, Jehovah's Witnesses, the disabled, homosexuals, the elderly, people with any kind of illness or ailment or weakness. Almost half of the people in our nation today don't know that Adolf Hitler mass murdered people at Auschwitz because he said their DNA was inferior. Hitler's Nazis marched people in line to the gas chambers at Auschwitz concentration camp and gassed them to death. 1.3 million people were sent to Auschwitz. 1.1 million of those people were killed. 1 out of every 6 of the 6 million Jews who were killed during the Holocaust died at Auschwitz by cyanide gas, execution, starvation, or medical experiments that will make you throw up if you just read about them. And 66% of people in our country under the ages of 34 know nothing about this. So I challenge you today on this Holocaust Remembrance Day, put down your smartphone, turn off Netflix. Don't be the 66% of our generation who doesn't know what happened. Watch a video of Auschwitz survivors talking about what it was like to be there. Read a book written by the men and women whose grandparents were killed there or helped fight to liberate it. This next generation, our generation, has a choice, an opportunity to keep protecting our freedom so that this never happens again. And if we don't know what happened, if we don't read history, we'll be doomed to repeat it. Study the history. Study the history of the best of human nature, too. This is Sir Nicholas Winton. He risked his own life to save 669 Jewish children in Czechoslovakia during the Holocaust. Take a look at this.
Back here is the list of all the children. This is Vera Diamant, now Vera Gissing. We did find her name on his list. Vera Gissing is with us here tonight. Hello, Vera. And I should tell you that you are actually sitting next to Nicholas Winton. Is there anyone in our audience tonight who owes their life to Nicholas Winton? If so, could you stand up, please?
And they were the lucky ones. We must never forget the rest, the 11 million innocent souls brutally murdered by the Nazi regime. We must look history in the eye and say never again.